Alright, welcome back to another league race, this time we're with DNS, the return of DNS for 2019, and we are at Russia. So, you can see there, rain at some point in the race, could be late, could be too late. Well, look, hard to say, this game is kind of bad with the weather, so that could come halfway through the race, it might not even matter. So anyways, heading into this one though, that rain did give me a lot of confusion though, because I now just thinking, what do I even start on the hypers? Because I was going to start on hypers, and to be honest, I was going to do hypers and then go to softs, because the ultras and the hypers aren't great on this track. You start to lose the hypers after about 6 or 7, 8 laps. I was struggling in practice. I had my tire pressures all the way down, and still was struggling with this, keeping my tires, my hypers in decent shape. Ultras may have been a different story, but I was thinking with that rain, just do hypers and then do softs. Sorry, I was going to originally do hypers and softs, I think originally. I decided to go for ultras, and now I'm literally just realizing now, as I do this, that I probably should have done hypers and softs. Anyway, I set the fastest lap there, but that's going to be short-lived. I was doing my fastest lap on ultras I did earlier was a 31.3, which is an unreal lap on ultras, I thought, but I couldn't get it to work. Just terrified of this turn 1, or sorry, this turn 2, and then the exit turn 3. That's in the validation, so that goes that lap. Head on for another lap. This is the second lap. I managed to get through the turn 1, turns 2 and 3, but run too wide on exit of turn 5. So I think that's turn 5, and there you go. Then that's another validation right there. At this stage now, I was debating where to do. I was really hard pressed to think, do I do ultras or do I do hypers? I went with ultras. The thinking was, because my tire wear, not my tire wear, the tire wear is fine, the percentages are fine, it's the temperature. Because I expected this ultra soft temperature to go off quite a bit earlier than, say, lap 15 or so that you would pit on ultras, I was going to go on softs after that. So I thought, okay, let me just do ultra and soft, and then I could gain time then on guys who are doing hypers, and then put on the soft, see how it goes with the rain, and that was my strategy. I was rolling the dice from there. So heading out then, same set of ultras. So again, this is not like me. I would have gone hypers again if this was a normal session, but the rain made me think, and maybe I wasn't thinking properly at the stage. But anyways, this is my last lap, I believe. So, or second to last lap. Anyways, it was going well, and then same corner again. So I did have time actually to go for one more run. So I did leave myself that much time. But I was just racking up the wear on the Sev Ultras. So, but again, I wasn't too concerned, because again, I was going to go on soft. So if that meant pitting earlier, so be it. Again, it was all to do with the weather, and I'm going to cut that corner, and that invalidates that lap. And to finish the lap, then it was going to be a 31.5 on ultras. So that was a good time on ultras, to be fair, but. I cut a corner. So anyways, that was going to do it for qualifying. Anyways, not a good starting point. P7. I'm out of position. I didn't go for the hypers. In hindsight, I should have gone with hypers in terms of strategy. So I put myself on the back foot, being in a bad position on the grid. I'm going to see the grid now in a sec. So there it is. Adam Macro taking pole. A couple of guys win on the hypers in the end. Dan, Scuba, and me decided not to do hypers. So, yeah. The one thing I heading into this race, I was like, okay, given this position, like, okay, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be an interesting spectacle here. So what's going to happen for me in 7th? What's going to happen up above? Hypers, ultras. So, again, with the weather as well, it was all going to. See the last square there, it's got wet. Even now, can you sense my indecision, my sense of like, I don't know what the hell to do. I still feel like that. There's a lot to break down in terms of this race, in terms of strategy, and it was complicated. Like, I hope you can hear how conflicted I am thinking about it. Anyways, formation lap, and we're going to let the live radio take care of a lot of things to begin this race.
His fucking starts piss me off. He's really fucking new. good luck, Magic Hawker. You're going to see this car lot.
Dude.
But this is the main stream where the most
it's
shit
the-
happens, so I think that's a bad thing for you,
The
Steve.
hypers,
This
the
straight by
hypers,
is dangerous, yeah. Careful.
the hypers have some serious grip off the corner, off the
Do not go
start.
single file.
On your left hand.
Joe gets a lightning start.
I darked
Here
on the
comes
right.
the toe.
Sorry, Graham, Dark was on the right. Couldn't do anything. Dark pushed me there, I apologise.
No way. What time is Grim's out?
Yeah,
Ow.
we were trying to go 3 wide and Dark Ball was on the inside and they clipped me on the green.
Fuck's sake.
That's a rare fight.
Yeah, first of all, that noise is me hitting my hand off my leg, so here's the thing, right? So at the start, I mean, it's fairly obvious what happened. I was on the left hand side, couldn't go much more to my left. Dark Bolt then came across Dan. That put Dan into me, and that put me into a wall, and I couldn't save it. So a very strange feeling. Here is the result at the end. Adam did win by 2/10. The rain did come. The Inters were not. The Inters were the tire to be on at the end, but no one pitted because by the time it was time for Inters, it was too late. So everyone stayed out. You can see the results there. Only 6 finishers in the end. So fairly obvious what happened there. I explained it there as well. So very strange to be out at that point of the race. I can't remember my last legitimate retirement. I rage quit in Silverstone last season. Other than that, I think it was Belgium the season before was my last retirement in any league race. So it's very strange. Short video today. That's going to do it for DNS round 14, 15. I have no idea what round it is. Next up is Japan. Hopefully I can get better luck there, but yeah, not much to say on this one, I'm afraid. The pictures will say it all, and my explanation should cover it. So anyways, that's going to do it. Until next time.